Hello everyone, I hope you guys are having a wonderful day and making some really good trades, and I hope you had a wonderful weekend as well. And let's get right into the analysis here on Bitcoin. And at the moment, we have a little bit of downside. We saw actually a good amount of downside in the altcoins during this weekend. Probably mostly on Sunday. We actually saw Solana sell off like 5 or 6%, something like that. Pretty crazy. And then we actually saw like a couple other altcoins, pump and dump throughout the weekend as well. AVAX was down another 4%, and I think this is a little bit of a precursor to what's coming for Bitcoin. So let's just take a look at it at the moment. So right now, Bitcoin, I still think we're in this primary count here. I think this B wave has been completed, although it's still possible that we may come back up, grab some liquidity right around 27,000 to 27,500, and then reverse back down to 23 to 21,000. So again, I am still bearish on Bitcoin in the short term. We'll just take a look at market cipher. We'll start off with the larger time frames as per usual. So right now we could see that the monthly time frame is still showing a red dot and a 16 and a -5 on the dual band strength index. So the price is most likely going to move towards the negative numbers. And if you guys don't know, -5 is the worst that you can get. So if it was -5 on top of the candle, that would be a very bullish scenario, like you see right here, -5 and 11. But if you see a 16 and a -5 towards the downside, then -5 is probably going to lead to some downside in the monthly pattern. Okay, and if we take a look at the weekly time frame here, we can see that we were actually on a neutral stance right here. We actually printed a 6 and a 3, so it's pretty much neutral, a little bit more bearish than bullish. And then you can take a look at the other charts as well. Printed something similar, but right now we're just printed an 11 and a -2. So again, this is leaning more bearish than bullish for the weekly pattern here. And just looking at the momentum waves and the red money flow now that we just cut into, I don't think that we've bottomed out on Bitcoin. I think this is going to extend towards the downside, which will lead to more Bitcoin, Bitcoin price action that towards the downside. And again, once this crosses over and we print a nice little green dot here, like we've done here and like we've done here, right, in a big green dot, I think that's when Bitcoin is going to have bottomed, and then I'm going to switch from being short to long. Okay, so if we take a look at the daily time frame as well, it looks like we have a 13 and a -2, and we are deep in that red money flow, and it is increasing. That's something that I was afraid of for the people that are very bullish on Bitcoin right now. I was afraid that we may start to see more downside in Bitcoin. And let's just take a look at wave edge to see if we are getting any significant buying at all. And right now we are not getting any significant buying. And on top of that, we have just broken, I believe, the RSI trend line, which was getting us, it was supporting us. It was supporting these moves towards the upside here. But right now it just broke down. So I'm expecting more downside in the coming week, especially this week. And by the way, there is going to be a CPI announcement for inflation on Wednesday. So we'll see if Bitcoin gets very volatile and starts dumping towards the downside. We'll have to see if the traditional markets as well dump towards the downside. All right. So for the time being, I remain bearish for Bitcoin. Although I will say that it's still, there probably is like a maybe 1 to 5% chance that this is the wave 4 bottom and Bitcoin is about to explode up towards the upside. But just looking at the dollar and just looking at Bitcoin overall, it does not look too good at the moment. And then right now the dollar is actually down 25 basis points, which is supposed to be very bullish for the markets, and it's actually, the markets are basically flat at the moment, and Bitcoin is not getting any sorts of bids right now. But things can change at the open tomorrow, so we'll have to see on the Monday night video after the markets close. I'll give you guys another update. So just looking at Bitcoin right now, not looking good on the daily. Even if I go into shorter time frames, you're just dwindling. You're just chopping back and forth with that red and green money flow, and you're actually more in the red than the green, as you guys can probably tell. And right now we got a little green dot here, but it just led to a small short-term pump, and now we're reverting back down towards the downside. And again, I actually illustrated this in some analysis previously on Bitcoin. I'll just zoom in to some time frames here, some smaller time frames. Actually, I'll zoom in to here, and I actually wanted to show you guys that before we were actually holding above 26,000. All the candle closes were above and above and above and above and above, right? You only had wicks below, but after this big reversal down, we've been getting candle closes underneath, right? So the candles are unable to close above 26,000, and they've been closing underneath and underneath and underneath. We had a breakout attempt for the bulls, and actually it closed above, but it failed. So again, this is a failed pattern. It is very bearish. A failed pattern is the most bearish pattern that you can get. So my expectation is that this is going to continue towards the downside. My targets are around 23,000 to 21,000 on Bitcoin, but depending on what the traditional markets do, this can extend further. Bitcoin is known for dropping past its price targets and overshooting past its price targets as well. So again, don't be surprised if you get a very big drop and the altcoins get killed. You know, just be careful if you're in the alts right now. You know, there's almost no safety guaranteed in alts. They can sell off much more than Bitcoin. Bitcoin is always, in my opinion, your best bet for trading. And again, especially if you're using leverage as well. So if you guys want to get access to my trades, feel free to join the link in the description. We've been killing it lately inside the Discord, and I think everyone's very happy. I'm probably going to post my recap video for my profit and losses for the month of August tomorrow, because I didn't have enough time to do it this weekend. I actually had a flat tire, which is unfortunate because I just changed it. It was a lot of work getting it on. All right, I think that wraps it up for now. Again, if you guys want me to review your altcoins or any coin that you want, just feel free to leave them in the link in the description, and I'll run them through Market Cypher, and I'll include them inside the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Feel free to leave a like and subscribe. Love you all, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.